What's up, YouTube? Jeff back from SamyGuru.com. Today, another very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today, we're talking about a brand new APK that you can try on your Galaxy smartphone, which is previously a feature that was exclusive to China. If you guys aren't aware, China has a bunch of Galaxy exclusives that Samsung gives them that don't exist in other markets. But now, this APK actually works on phones in the US, Europe, other Western markets, which means they could be gearing up to bring it officially. Now, right now, you can't download it from the Galaxy Store. It's called Collections, and it's actually right here. This is the icon for it. It's basically Samsung's answer to Pixel screenshots from Google, which allows you to organize a bunch of information. In that case, it's mainly screenshots is what you get to organize on the Pixel, and then make sense of it using AI. And so that's what Samsung is trying to do here, and it's pretty nice, but it doesn't fully work. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of it today. Really hope they do bring it to the Western markets officially. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys, make sure you check out the website, SamyGuru.com, covering the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. If you're in the US, you also get the Mystery Box program. Tap on the orange banner at the top. Galaxy S26 Mystery Box program is open. If you tap on that, you can put in your phone number, email, or both. You'll get a free case, cleaning kit, screen protector, desktop phone stand, 65-watt charger in every box. All you have to do is order through our affiliate link on launch day in January 2026. We cover the shipping costs, everything else. We pay for it using our affiliate revenue for all the items and the shipping as well. Helps us fund the website, the YouTube channel content, and also give back to you guys for supporting us. So check that out below if you're interested. So first of all, I installed this APK from Galaxy Techie over on X. So if you guys want to grab it, I trust him. The APK is, obviously safe. He posts a lot of great content, and he talked about this feature. So I'll drop it below. Again, always be wary when you're installing third-party APKs, just so that you trust the source, but I downloaded it and, no problems. Anyway, this is the Collections app. Once you download it, you will need to add a shortcut. So this shortcut will not show up automatically. You'll have to go and look for it and then enable it. Otherwise, you won't actually see it. So there's a couple of ways that you can do that. Once you download the Collections APK, just open that APK. So in my downloads, I'll show you guys here, my files. You see in the downloads here, I have the Collection APK. Just tap on that, it'll install it. You'll have the option to open it. And then once you actually get in here, it's gonna give you an option to add a shortcut. In fact, I think I took screenshots of the onboarding so you guys could see right here. This is the onboarding, collect from anywhere, clip, collect text, images, websites, and more, and then use AI to analyze and organize your collection into an easy to search. Add shortcut to the app screen, get started. So you can choose this and it'll add the shortcut. As you guys saw, I already have there as well. And then over here, it says allow it to use network connections and access the following data, your app list, your audio, video, and image files for obvious reasons, because you're collecting things here in Collections. And if you don't want it to do this, then why would you use the app? Data will be transferred in the background when your phone's connected to a mobile network. After you read all the above, the message will not be shown again. Okay, so when you go into the app, inside the settings, I showed you guys the main page, and I'll come back to this in a second. Essentially, you can filter any of the things you've added by the application where you added it from. Samsung Capture is the only one I've done so far, but I'll show you guys some more examples. You can also select and delete any items as well. It shows you the timestamp of when you generated this. In the settings, generate summary. This does not work at all right now here in the US. If you try to go in here and generate a summary, I took a screenshot of something again with image capture, just some some icons on my phone. It doesn't do anything, so this doesn't work. Shortcut we talked about, permissions, and then this is a Chinese app still, so you're gonna see the Chinese language there. There's also a few things in here that are translated poorly from Chinese. Now there is one other part to this before I get into actually what you can collect. There's also this drag to share feature. It doesn't work at all, but I want to show you what it is and kind of how it works in China. Once you go in and install the APK, you can edit your settings here, and you'll find this quick tile right here, intelligent drag and drop. You see the icon for it right there, here on the right, bottom right row. This icon theoretically is supposed to allow you to access the intelligent drag and drop features. And you can see if you add it, you can open it up. And this will allow you to drag and drop files, links, documents, etc. over to a little bar over here, kind of like, it's not the same, but kind of like you have here on your Edge panel. I always have a problem because I have my gesture set for One Hand Operation Plus. It's kind of tricky to get my Edge panel, but it's not the Edge panel. It's just a separate panel that opens whenever you highlight text or you long press on an image or something. You can see all the apps supported. There's a bunch of them. It just looks like every app I've installed. And then the services, the only one in the US that I've seen is ChatGPT. The rest of these are Chinese apps, which makes sense again, since this is a Chinese deal. And you can see the sidebar can either be on the left or the right, but if you choose left, it just crashes. It doesn't really do anything. And you can see, collection, and this just keeps crashing. So this feature is a bit hampered by the fact that the drag and drop, intelligent drag and drop, doesn't work. But you can still use it. Like you saw, I added this from Samsung Capture just to collect things from now. It basically just let you sort your collection by apps and stuff. It doesn't let you generate a summary or any of this other rich stuff. If you drag and drop it to that sidebar in China, you can get like Gemini, ChatGPT to analyze it as well. You can feed it into some generative AI models. But, it really works pretty well with something like, an image. Like if I wanted to share this image, I just go to the share chip and I can share it to a collection. And then when I go back to my collection, it's going to be right there. You're going to see that it says gallery. I've noticed all the apps say gallery, Samsung Capture. It shows you every single app. So even if it's a third-party app, it will be there. You can do anything that is supported. You can do links as well. So if I wanted to share Galaxy Techie's link, you can go, well, actually, links did work. Share via, there you go. Share via, and then go collection. And then it will share the link as well. And you'll see X over here. And then you got your link. And so it has the link right there. The nice thing about this is that it's supposed to have an audio kind of read aloud here, just like the Now Brief, but you can see that doesn't work either. It says it can't play during calls. There's no call. I'm not on a call right now. So a lot of these features that are supposed to work, they don't seem to. I mean, you can certainly collect stuff, links, images, documents, whatever, but it doesn't allow you to generate any summaries, feed it to other, large language models for generative AI purposes. You can't do the intelligent drag and drop. But still, this is a lot of potential. Also on Google's screenshots on the Pixel, if you take a screenshot from a website, you can basically visit that website again directly from the screenshot, which I think is a massively cool feature. Maybe Samsung could add that here as well. But it's definitely got the building blocks if they add the features that are present in China to be something a lot of people here in the West would really enjoy using. I know I would. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Would you like to see this make its way into One UI 8.5? I think that's probably our best shot. Again, check out SamyGuru.com. Mystery Box program for the S26 series is now open. If you guys are interested, we'd love to have you over there. Also, you can set us as your preferred source for Samsung News and Google News. We have a tutorial on how to do that below if you want to help us out. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.